Oh, hey there, Factory fans. So, I've got something new here for the channel, Satisfactory. I played this game a couple of years ago, quite a bit, about 500 hours. Stayed in one place, and that was the Northern Forest, where Kibbs' favorite spot was. And I just made a big mega factory out there. Took it all the way up to the end of the next phase. There's one set of things left. I think the spicy pasta was left. But this here is a lovely multiplayer world. I really enjoy this. I got a couple friends, Mr. Marauder, Isaac180. Come in here and help me. Mr. Marauder is new. He's been doing fantastic, crazy, cool new stuff. And I have been trying to do things that I didn't do in my other save, my other playthrough. That includes trains. I never made trains before, and we're kind of having fun with them right now, learning all the stuff, how they work, how to get them to pick up stuff. And so this is our new world. We started in the grassy plain, and this is, I guess it's considered late game already. That's what it says when we log in. But we're mostly here in this area here. We've got an oil platform. We've got a train with 3 stops. This is our sorting and warehouse facility over here, the green machine. And there's little things dotted all over the place, some hyper tubes, and we are having a lot of fun. So hopefully the train will come here in a second, and I'll give you a little tour. I love these little Passover things. It makes me think we're living in Pittsburgh, I swear. Yeah, that's the brutalist stuff you see in Pittsburgh's downtown. Yep, I've been to Pittsburgh. So over here we have what I affectionately call Circuit City. Yeah, nice sign there. This is where we are making, let's see, we've got a little directory here. Quick wire, AI limiters, circuit boards, high-speed connectors, and a hyper cannon to the roof facility. Well, that sounds exciting. Why don't we take a little ride? Now, we also did the Xmas, the Fixmas event, which I found delightful. Mr. Marauder built all the stuff, went right up and got the giant star on our Christmas tree, which is somewhere around here. We have one Christmas tree, one giant Christmas tree. Well, we'll see it soon. Oh, it's over there in the corner. Okay. But let's take the hyper cannon since we're recording here and having some fun. Go up to the roof and shoot ourselves off into the space. We'll go investigate the oil facility, take a quick look. This is basically a shakedown tour here, so I can make sure the microphone's working right, everything's going to be good, so we're going to record some fun in this game. Alright, here we go. There's our train, my first train. Yay. Alright, and this coming over here, it's going to come into view in a second, the oil facility. I better turn my butt around and slow down. There we go. Much safer. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, still a little bit of damage, barely any. So this is the oil platform down here. As I said, I'm doing things I didn't do before, and one of the things I did not do before was turbo fuel power. So we've got, I think, 17 turbo generators over here. It's doing most of the power for our whole playthrough here. It's only running off of 2 oil nodes right now, I think maybe 3. But there's 4 or 5 of them in this exact area, and we should be able to even expand a whole nother floor of oil. Alright, I don't want to miss the train, so I'm going to keep watching for it. It's not... I don't see it moving, that's a bad sign. Maybe we're in the midst of some construction. There's train delays. Over here, we're taking part of the oil, and we're making plastic and fuel oil and rubber. And anything extra is going in the sink while we send a bunch of it up there. Hey, bird, don't you poop on nothing over there. Jeez. And the sink is obviously the way to get rid of stuff. We had a good time over here with some truck platforms. I can't believe how far it's progressed. The trucks can now make it through amazing obstacles where they would have gotten stuck a million times before. Now they just work. It just goes right through them, as long as you're not watching closely. What do we got moving up there? I think I see the Bender train. It's coming. It's at the central scrutinizer. That's the central storage facility. Okay, so it's going to come down here, and we're going to see it. Take a ride back up on the train. Going to be here any minute. I have a hyper cannon to get down here, but to get back, the fastest way is to take the train. All right. I got to remember to turn these presents off. We're all sick of them. It was fun, but now they're just everywhere. I can't even remember how to do that. Mr. Bean? Train, train, train. Come on. All right. Do some magic. I'll cut it out here. Boop. Oh, there it is. Yay. The train. Okay, everybody get your tickets and your luggage ready. Oh, wait. That's a different game entirely. Trains are so cool. Watch it go around this tight little circle down here. It's much better than basement train set. Alright. Catch a ride. We're gonna catch a ride right on top. Let's see if it's gonna unload anything. It might be full. Yeah, I think it's full. It's gonna beep. And we'll be on our way. Okay, any minute now. As we take this lovely tour, going past the gas producing fart rocks on the right. It's a very relaxing time. Now there are several points where we'll go by what appears to be a slug and then it'll disappear at the last second. That's some multiplayer magic. It's very frustrating. There's one up here, you're like, oh, I can get that. Oh, where'd it go? Every time. Every single time. Alright, so I did make a big list of where we are and what we need to do. A lot of times, I think I watch some Satisfactory videos. I don't see a lot of people going from this late game and cleaning up their mess. I don't believe I've seen that yet. So I think that's what we're going to tape a bit here. We're going to clean up the big mess we got down here. See, there's that slug. Boop. Gone. Clean up the big mess over here. Straighten things out. Get ready for the next tier. And I need to stop making things at the craft bench. That's going to be for the rest of this time. I'm not going to sit there. There's another slug. I'm not going to sit there and make hundreds of items in the craft bench. We're going to use machines. Even if it's just one that I'm hand feeding, that's better than standing there. Nobody wants to see that. I don't want to do it. Alright, Circuit City. Bonk. If you jump off the train at the last second, you get a great amount of momentum. Okay, so we've already been here. It's very dark. There we go. Okay. Now, my little list of things to do. Let's go over to the storage facility. We'll take a look at the list. We'll take the rundown. So, we've got to clean up the starting valley over here. It's quite a mess. All around the space elevator, it's just riddled with conveyor belts and spaghetti. You know, as you do. There's a Christmas tree. And the facility here, we need to add more floors on top of this, the warehouse. It needs to be prepared. It is not prepared. It needs to be prepared for the billions and billions of screws and pipes and black cable that's going to have to come out of this facility. Look at that. Everything's moving nicely. Oh, look at this. Yep, Mr. Marauder's been in here working away. Working away. Simplifying these belts, cleaning out the valley here, and make it a little bit more looking like something that was planned. Because it wasn't. Alright, excellent. Little annex here. We're going to build another floor. See you later, train. Let's see. What else is on the list? We need a crystal oscillator facility. Somewhere over here. And we need to make a guns and ammo store. I really love the Update 6 or 7 trailer. With that really cool song. That they haven't released the whole song yet. But I think there's a white building over here somewhere. Where did I hide it? There it is. Way over there. That has sulfur and black powder. We're making black powder, sulfur and coal, and I think we're going to use the train to send it down to a refinery and bring back some smokeless powder. We're going to make a nice little store in there with some display cases for all of the weaponry needs that you might have. So, oh yeah, it's a mess down there. It's a little more organized than it was yesterday, though. This Marauder's been in here. Take a drive over to the hub here. We got crooked hyper tubes. They give you a neck ache if you take them too much. Yeah, look at this crowd. Alright, we can get too much done. 9 or 10 constructors. Craft benches. Yeah, this needs some movement. Needs to move. Alright, so that's the plans. And we're going to take you along for a ride here. I love this game. Got a lot of hours in it. It's the second most hours I have aside from Project Zomboid, which I just hit 1,000 hours. Hooray! Let's see, anything else on the list here? We've got to extend the train line. Eventually, I'd like a huge, big loop of trains coming around with multiple trains and signals. We're going to try all that out. It's not going to be the pro take. It's going to be the fun take. We'll see what happens. By fun, I mean trains are going to crash into each other. Let's see, what else is on the list? Well, the warehouse. That's going to be a big thing. And we have to start making computers and supercomputers and get to the next stage and clear that list up top, phase 3. Because I know the next phase is difficult, but at least it has a lot of little challenges to do. And we'll get the aluminum plant, stuff like that running. Oh, it's very exciting. A lot of plans here, a lot of plans, and I'm going to keep this multiplayer save going for a while because I really enjoy being able to let the world run while I'm not in there. I don't have to keep it on my computer running in the background. Alright, so that's been our first look here. I've got another hot take of my old save, and we're going to go in there and see what happens when update 5 or 6, I believe it was. I think it was 5. When they changed the northern forest dramatically, and a lot of my crap got messed with. Like my nuclear power plant that I didn't even get finished has big giant rocks in the middle of it, and there's walls missing from my factory, like it fell apart, like it's 10,000 years old. So expect a nice hot take on that. Maybe a little sci-fi drama. Yeah, I think that's what it'll be. I've been thinking about it. All right, folks. Catch you later. Thanks. Bye.